Hi, Officer Potak.
Hi, it's Officer Best. We're here in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. We wanted to come up here and share this experience with you. We got to see the Christmas train. We got to meet Santa and his elves. So stay tuned on Christmas Eve because that's a very special book that we're going to have for you. And my special request for Christmas Eve is when you see that, I would ask all of you to share it and have your friends share it and have those friends share it so that we see how many people actually get to see this reading on Christmas Eve. Today we're at the treasure shop at Jim Thorpe, and it's a shop that has Irish gifts.
And the book I'm going to be reading is The Littlest Elf. So Officer Best read The Oldest Elf, and I'm going to read The Littlest Elf.
I might qualify for that one too.
That's true. Oliver was an elf. He lived with his family in the North Pole. There were many elves in Santa's village, but Oliver was the littlest one. I don't know, Motor might have you on that one.
That's true.
We'll have to do a measurement contest between the two of you.
Have you seen his shoes? They look like Matchbox.
Moto, we love you. It was Christmas time and Oliver was excited. This year he would discover his special job at one of Santa's workshops. He just needed to visit each shop to see which one was the right fit. At the toy workshop, where his mom worked, Oliver tried to make cuddly teddy bears, but he got lost in the huge stuffing pile. Oliver, an elf asked. Oliver's mom said, "I think you're too little for the toy shop. Why don't you try helping your dad at the bicycle workshop instead?"
Cool. Hey, come in and say hello. We made a friend.
Hello.
So Oliver went to Santa's bicycle workshop. "I'm ready to help," he said. Oliver watched as the elves added wheels and seats and handlebars and bells. But the tools were very big for Oliver's little hands. "Maybe baking is your special job." Oliver's dad told him, "You should visit your brother at the bakery next." Oh look, there's an animal coming to say hi.
I see.
Hi, puppy. You want to come say hi? Hi. Hi, baby.
That's Lola.
Lola, hi. Oh, you're beautiful. See, I'm always petting
I
animals.
know you are.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you.
Off Oliver went to the bakery. These elves made sugar plum cookies and candy cane squares. But Oliver tried to stir the cookie dough. "Oliver, look out!" one of the elves shouted. He fell into the giant mixing bowl. "Sorry, Ollie," his brother said. "You're too little for the bakery. Maybe your special job is at the bookmaker's shop." I feel like all these shops are up here in Jim Thorpe.
They are. A lot of
Pretty
them.
neat. A
Yeah.
lot of beautiful shops. Oliver arrived at the last of Santa's workshops, where his sister worked. The bookmakers there wrote amazing stories and drew wonderful pictures. "Can I help?" Oliver asked. "Of course," the elves replied. But the ink pot was kind of tough to reach, and the stack of paper was very tall. "Oh, Ollie," his sister cried. The bookmaking was harder and messier than it looked. Oh, there's Lola in the background.
She is.
Oliver wandered through the North Pole. He was sad. Oliver knew there had to be one special job he can do, even if he was little. Then he heard the sound of hooves clattering in the stables. Inside, a herd of reindeer gathered to meet Dot, the new reindeer. She was little, just like Oliver. Dot was very excited to help fly Santa's sleigh. She practiced for the big night by jumping and hopping and leaping, but she could not fly. The reindeer's mama gave her a gentle kiss. Dot was still too little. Dot looked very sad. Oliver wanted to cheer her up. He dug in his pockets to find a treat for Dot, but instead he found little trinkets from each workshop he visited. Just then, he had an idea. Oliver and Dot use tiny treasures to make ornaments, cards, and fun decorations for all the hardworking elves in the village. The littlest elf and the littlest reindeer filled the sleigh with their Christmas treats. They delivered the presents to all the workshops. The elves loved their special gifts. I have to tell you, a homemade gift is one of the best.
Yeah, it is.
So if you're not sure what to get your mother, father, grandparents, sister, brother, sometimes a homemade gift is the way to go. Soon Santa came to see what all the fuss was about. He watched as Oliver and Dot made everyone smile. Suddenly, Santa had an idea. Oliver and Dot, he said, with your big hearts and the great Christmas cheer, won't you be very important helpers this year? Oliver and Dot had found their special jobs after all. But more important, they had found each other a special friend. And that is the story, The Littlest Elf. So no matter what your size, don't let it stop you.
Nope.
Doesn't matter what size you are, you can do anything if you really want to.
Exactly.
So up here in Jim Thorpe, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Santa is here and you can ride the train. Beautiful views. It's all year long. There's beautiful views, and the trains actually go throughout the season. So
Right.
no matter when you come up, you'll be able to take a train ride, walk around to all the beautiful shops up here, and just have a nice time.
Get coffee, get cocoa, or if you're an
Absolutely.
adult, there's Molly Maguire's to get an adult beverage if you choose.
But before you eat,
Make sure that you wash your hands.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas, everybody.